This is the last session of Haptavani 3, the Parayan, the concluding section in the evening session. And this is followed by Samayik number 2. Every day there are 2 Samayiks during this Paryushan Parayan that is happening in Simandar city right now. And so there the Vargnani now. Let us take some questions, please. And Gaurav Thakkar, Simandar city. Sonal. Shashikant, Rajkot. Sarla Maheshwari. Shashikant Vishavadiya, Rajkot. Jai Sachidanand. This morning we talked about on Suj, the intuition that you said that Suj is actually belongs to the soul itself, but it is not the direct. It is not the direct light of the self, but there is some light that comes along with some veil, and it shows us the relative. It gives us. It does not only. As long as there is a wrong vision, it gives you the relative world vision, and when there is a right vision, then it gives you the vision of the soul. Now the question is that Suj works in the ignorance, and Suj works in the in the ignorance there is mithyatva. Mithyatva means there is the hurtful and the pleasant, and the painful, and the helpful. And after the awakening, it becomes there is right vision, and therefore one avoids the rag, dvesh, attachment, aversion, and conforms only to the matters of the soul only. Next one, Sonal ATPL. Gaurav Thakkar. Suj and Prajna are both light. Suj is some kind of a vision, and Prajna is an energy. Prajna is not knowledge. Prajna is an energy, and work happens through mind, intellect, ego, and chit. So at what level? Prajna warns you that this is the wrong direction. Moksha is in this direction only. Suj, when there is a relative puzzle, it gives you, you just kind of touch yourself, when you touch the head, and all of a sudden you really get the inner intuition flash, inner vision. And so the inner intuition tells you that, now I don't want to say much, let's see what happens. So Suj, so during the worldly puzzles, when the solution is ready to happen, Suj is there, and Suj allows you to bring out the exact solution. Suj is different from Prajna. Prajna is the light of the absolute self, or the pure soul only. And only when there is absolute vision, Kevad Darshan, then Prajna arises. Whereas when there is relative vision going on, in that, when material and worldly situations, Suj arises. So therefore it gives you solutions to the puzzles of the world, how to solve the routine problems of the world, etc. That is the inner flashing of an understanding. Prajna remains all the way until absolute self, and it is the direct light of the soul, Prajna. Thus the level of Kevad Gnan is absolute light, and therefore thus Prajna keep on increasing, just as all the Vibhav results, I am this body complex, decrease, then the Prajna keeps on increasing. For Dada had a waterfall, the Prajna like the waterfall, is where we have like a trickle of water, Prajna. The more you increase your awareness through the 5 agnas, the prajna energy will increase. Now, Ajay Savani, Ahmedabad. In the morning, you had explained that Suj is not under the effect of Vyavasthit, but you gave an example. But when there are some kind of puzzles, then there is a. But whatever puzzles happen, they are part of SCE. So, isn't the Suj therefore part of the Vyavasthit also? Yes. Vyavasthit. Vyavasthit means that which was charged, that is discharging. You see, Suj is not a discharge. Suj is part of the light of the self only, which is associated with. It is some kind of a light. Suj is some kind of a light. You see, if there is dim light, then you will not be able to prepare good food properly, right? But when there is right light, you know, it doesn't do anything, but we see it does not do any work, but along with it is helping you to do better cooking. You see, this helps the light. The question is that if at all a solution is going to come to any kind of a puzzle, is that not part of Vyavasthit? No, it is related to the, if he has got the right kind of Suj, if the Suj is going in the wrong direction, then the wrong Vyavasthit will happen. If he has got the right kind of Suj, light, then he will go in the right direction. Vyavasthit will unfold accordingly. So if you've got the right kind of knowledge, then you proceed on the right path. If you've got the wrong knowledge, then you will go into the wrong direction. So this is it's a kind of a light. It's a form of a light that allows you. It works as a light within you until self-realization, after which it becomes prajna. It is not a charging. It is one of the evidence. It is ego charges. Suj does not charge. In Suj, due to ignorance, the ego arises, and ego then binds karma. Suj is a light only. Let's just understand. Suj is a subtle light only. It is out. It gives light. These people are doing some kind of recording. Don't they put some of these lights, and on the basis of this light, this recording is happening of this video, is it not? Now, and then later on you can watch it at home on the screen. So the light with in charge and discharge both, but what was charge and discharge, it is happening. However, the light is there. The light allows you to see it. The presence of the light allows you to see it. This is a big discovery of Dada. This Suj. Suj is not charge. It is in the light. In ignorance, due to Suj, the presence of Suj, one light binds karma. In with knowledge, that same very Suj is called prajna, and then it. Yes, whatever is discharging is discharging. However, with Suj, one can solve puzzles in relative life, and one can go in the right direction. However, one can even go in the wrong direction too with Suj, you see. Suj is a light only. It is a neutral light that helps you solve puzzles. I have some questions about Suj. Sometimes in some matters we have got very early Suj. This means, is it the result of the knowledge of the past life, or or that means wherever we are, is it on the basis of our tendencies and inclinations, ruchi? It all depends upon the veils, says Deepak Bhai. In some matters there is no Suj at all. Because in the previous life you said, I don't want to do anything with this world at all. Therefore, you see, through ego you have rejected the vyavahar or the worldly interaction. So then there is a veil over your Suj, and therefore in this life you will not know how to deal with the worldly interactions. How can you increase Suj? If you stay in the satsang, 5 agnas, then the Suj will increase. We don't need to increase your relative Suj at all. It's already, now we have got the ultimate Suj, which is I'm pure soul, Ich bin reine Seele. And through the 5 agna, whatever is discharging, you have to settle with equanimity only. That is all. You don't need to increase your relative Suj. Suj. And if you cannot understand what to do in relative world interaction, then ask somebody who has got better vision about it. Sometimes when there is a lot of heavy karma discharging, then I do not have any Suj at all. I don't know what to do. No, you should know that nothing is happening to you. You should know that Sarla is not having any Suj. She is not able to see clearly. You see, I have full knowledge, I have full vision, but if the window is stained, that is why I cannot see outside. If you remove the window or clear up the window, you can see it exactly, right? You see. Is it Suj related to time? Is it connected to some? Sometimes I said sometimes at other times I can hear it. No, it is not dependent on time. It is independent of time. Suj is when you are still. When you are still, then the veils go away, and therefore you are able to see clearly. Next one, Sanjay Savani, Ajay Savani, Ahmedabad, and then Ramu Ben Bhaskar. I wanted to ask of the various different levels of situation, the avastha, the situation of the mind, whatever is experienced through the mind, speech, and body and conduct. That is gross situation, and then the subtle anger, greed, deceit, pride is more subtle situations, and then the discharge pratishthitatma, the I-ness of the ego, that is sukshmatar, and that which was charging I am, that is Sukshmatam, that is called the Vyavaharatma. In ignorance, it was charging. You see, that is Sukshmatam. The Sukshmatam Avastha means at the subtlest level, at the Sukshmatam level. You see, the doer is somebody else, but you say, I am doing it. You say, then, so once the discharge happens, then it starts discharging at this. What is the difference between the activity of the Sukshmatar and the Sukshma activity, subtle and subtler activity? As you become free from, from the veils through the awareness in the five agnas, you will be able to see it. Yes, you can understand that this is, Potapano is Sukshmatar ego, you see, I-ness, and with awareness you do not get Tanmayakar, and therefore you are into this. With lack of awareness, you enter into the Sukshmatam level, you see, of situation. The Sukshmat. How can we understand Sukshmatar and Sukshmatam issues, the activities? What are the waves or the vibrations at the Sukshmatam, at the subtlest level or at the subtler level? How can I study it? What is the Purushat? Do I need to pigot? Do I need? No. You know that this is red beans, this is green beans, and this is rice. Then you can see that this. Why am I saying negative of other people? That means my intellect is negative. Why is my intellect because my ego says that I am correct. Where does that the ego goes at the Sukshmatar level? You see, the ego is at the if I see faults of others, the ego is there. The ego is at the Sukshmatar level, at the subtler level. And when you become absorbed in the non-self complex, then it is the Sukshmatam level situation. And what is what happens at the Sukshmatam level? All the wrong belief. That's where the charging happens. Like I said, before the charging happens, there is something that is happening, the charging, you see. Now the next one is Alka Shah, Jai Sachidanand, and Sonal Nagar. This morning I had the same question, but I still understand. Wherever there is the knowledge, there is bhav. Those gnan are of the small SCLF. You see, we are talking about charge bhav. When there is Shrutta Gnan, there is no charge down. I am pure soul, you see. Then these are all discharge bhavs, you see, and you have to settle the discharge bhavs, intense views and outlooks with equanimity. When I say I am pure soul, is that mechanical? No, you have become the pure soul and you are saying I am pure soul. You see, you have a loan of 5 million and yet you have become the king through the rhinocelia or the pure soul, and therefore now you need to surrender. Now you have to pay off the loans. How do you pay off the loans? Paying off the loans is settling the files with equanimity and do not fight with anyone. I fight a lot with, when you fight or when you have any kind of fights with anyone, kashais with anyone, then you will incur a lot of losses, and therefore through pratikraman you can become, through deep pratikramans you can kind of reverse from all of these losses that are up to 5 million, you see. Suj is part of, why is it relative? If it is a direct light of the self, then why is it called, it is not the direct light of the soul. Suj, direct light of the soul is called prajna, but there is a little bit of the removal of the curtain over the light of the self in the relative, and therefore he is able to kind of solve a puzzle much faster than other people. Other people are still confused, but the one person with the Suj will be able to really tackle a problem with ease. And so in relative matters it is called Suj, and in real matters it is called Prajna. It is the light of the self only. However, in the, you see, Suj is called relative, real relative, but it is not absolutely real. I am absolutely udasin in all that is the non-self. Amu sarva par tatvati sarvatha udasinachu. I'm continuously and constantly, when I am asang, I'm not associated with anything, but but the Prakriti does have the space, time, motion and insanity. Udasisi. When you do not interfere with any of the 5 other eternal elements in the Prakriti, then you will become udasin. You will be very good. But if somebody, the moment they touch your bag, if somebody kind of takes away a little pen that is lying here or there, you immediately get upset. You see, you have become the owner of the pen, you have become the owner of the chair, you have become the owner of your room, etc. Wherever there is Gnan, where there is Gnan, there is no bhav only. Then there is Swabhavik Purusharth. There you are the pure knower and seer. That's all. There is no bhav where there is Gnan. Next 3. Jai Sachidanand Deepak Bhai. I have a question. Dada says that the soul does not do anything except it only sees only the vibrations. And so we see this thoughts through the knower. The original self is only the pure light only, but the worldly interacting with the self, in ignorance it becomes tanmayakar in the spandans of the vibrations, whereas when it is not becoming engrossed, then it remains separate from the vibrations. That is all. Now Jinal Nagar, and then Lalita Javia, and Surendra Kumar Jain. Jai Sachidanand. In the state of knowledge, the self is the non-doer. The original doer is a Pudgal only. You say it so fast. You say it so fast. You spoke so fast. Through Nishchay, the self is the non-doer, and through Nishchay, the non-self is the doer. Through, you see, so you're talking about Vyavar by the relative. Vyavar Atma, the world interacting self, through the real self is the non-doer. But he only believes that I am the doer. But really, through the Nishchay, through the self, he is really not the doer. Once he becomes the knower, he says, I am the soul, I am the non-doer, I am the knower here only, and circumstances are the doer, and then no new karma will be charged. You see? And so, when you see, when space, time, nimitz, etc., and the circumstances get together, that is when then work happens. The soul is not doing anything. It is through the wrong belief that he believes that the karta pad, the state of doership has arisen. It is through the wrong belief. However, through the right belief and the right vision, there is no doership at all of the soul at all. And then after the Gnan, he says, I am pure soul, and Vyavasthit is the doer. Vyavasthit karta means Pudgal karta. The non-self complex is the doer. But in ignorance, we believing that I am doing and therefore I am suffering. And that now in awakened state, we say that I'm not the doer. By relative viewpoint, you can say that yes, I made the tea, but inside you know that all the circumstances were just right, all the evidences were just right before a tea of cup became apparent, became a reality for me. You see. So now next one. Then Lalita Ben, Jai Sachidanand. Nobody has helped the inner intuition. You should say that, forget about the world. Up until now, you did not have the inner intuition. Now we have met Dada, so we have found out, we have got the exact inner surge which allows us to attain completion to 360 degrees, and that is called now prajna. You see, the one who has a heavy intellect makes more money, and he proceeds further, and he attains status in the world only. But this is all works of the all attainment at the level of the intellect. The one with the heart is the old lady in the village, she is the one with the heart. She has the best interest of everyone in the village in her heart. A million namaskars to Deepak Bhai, says the gentleman here. And please speak. Jai Sachidanand. A Hindi question. And this bhav that happens, they say, is it discharge bhav or is it charge bhav? Is it, after Gnan, isn't there charging? There's discharge bhav. Discharge, whatever is happening to Surendraji right now, that is called discharge. And if you believe that it is happening to you, then that is called charge bhav. But now you have become the pure soul, therefore there is no new charging that happens. And that will give its result and it will go away. And this activity, so we do not have any control over the activity that is happening of the mind, speech and body. However, we do have control over our intention at the relative level only. But what about going to Mahavidya? We do not do Pratikraman for wanting the desire to go to Mahavidya, because this is for the worldly intentions to get, I want to have new home, new wife, new building, new world, new children, etc. All of those things we are now settling those intentions with equanimity. For moksha, whatever is needed to remain in 5 Agna, to get the shelter of Lord Simandar, that is our true. It is the intention that is there. It is more. It goes into nishchar. It goes into the agnas, and therefore, because we are following the agnas, there is a little bit. That is a little bit of doership is there. That is a charging intention, and therefore it is helpful for us, because on the path of moksha, we will meet a gnani, and we will meet a tirthankar, and we will move forward in this path. You see. When the merit karma of the highest karma, by settling a file with equanimity, automatically the merit karma of the highest order will be created, and therefore it will help you in your final liberation. Yes. So we cannot go to final liberation directly. So we have to go via Mahavidya Kshetra through the location where Lord Simandar is living right now. You do not have to do Pratikraman Pratyakhyan about going to Mahavidya Kshetra. Next one, Popat Patel and this lady here now in front of us, Hasuben. Jai Sachin. Jai Sachin. I have a question that I am a Guru Lagu Swabhav. Anger, pride, greed are by nature heavy or light. They increase or decrease, whereas I never increase or decrease. You see, this is the sentence of the Gnan Vidhi. You see, the anger increases, decreases, pride increases, decreases, greed increases, decreases. They increase and decrease by nature, and they are all vibhavik qualities increase and decrease. All the qualities of the prakritis increase and decrease, whereas the soul is swabhavik, cause of the self only. It neither increases or decreases, nor it never becomes heavy or light. Next one, Magan Bhai Bulani, Surat. In Samaik, and in this Ruchi or Aruchi Samaik that happened earlier today, inclination through mind, ego, intellect, chit, how can I settle the Prakriti? I could not get the Suj, and therefore I applied 5 Agnas, and I remain separate from file 1, that the seer is only the pure soul only. and then Prajna Shakti was there, and I remained the overseer of it. And then whatever, and then Ruchi and Aruchi inclination, what is in the Vyavahar, whatever is so, you see, whatever was soul, that is all Gnan. Some people say it initially, some people know it, so it doesn't matter. You were able to see, that means, you see, the soul is an over in the secret. Some people can see anger, then you can see anger. But you are, so you see, you sit, it's a question of washing only. For example, for example, file number 1 likes he likes certain food items and does not like certain food, but through the agna of the Adashri, with Ruchi Aruchi, whether or not there is liking for the food or not liking for food, I settle the file with equanimity only. Very good, says Deepak Bhai. Very good. Now, whatever you have learned, positive and negative, you have to learn. You see, just if you take this food, then negate this food, take less of the other one, do positive and negative. Next one. What question is it? There is one number question. You should write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he say you have to write 12 questions and then ask. This is today's Samayik of Ruchi or Ruchi, inclination, disinclination, the desire for pleasure or the disinclination for pleasure. I was able to see a lot of things about food items. Do you want to say anything, or shall I say it? Whatever. Why don't you say it? Why don't you today in this Samay with reference to, and also, and with those who are very close, I was able to see the pleasure, especially those. And so because of the illusory attachment in everyone, I want to become. How can I become free from? Just recognize that with reference to other people, she is inclined towards other people. Be the knower that Chandrika has the ruchi for that particular human being. He likes that human being, etc. Be the knower of the one whom Chandrika likes. You see. Next one, Magan Bhai Ronia and Vilas ATPL. Sashi Kansha Simandar City. Yes, Sachidanand. When the ego comes to the level of 0, then to settle the file with equanimity, is Suj necessary? No, you need the Nishchay, and once you have the Nishchay that I am the pure soul, then Prajna Shakti will help you to settle the file with equanimity. But after Gnan, when the ego arises, what is giving me the problem? It is a filled stock, that is, the ego has been fractured, however big it is. You see this, the discharging ego and the suffering ego is still there. Only the ego that was binding new karma, that is gone after Gnan Vidhi. The discharge ego that is suffering and causing problems for others around is still there, you see. And so you need to settle that ego with equanimity. Next one, Sashi Kansa and yes, Sachidan. In Samayik today, on Ruchi and Aruchi, then I realized that I have not done the exact Purushartha, because it exists at such a subtle level. So I had no understanding that it was because of the inclination, and the disinclination was because, and today I was able to see it. Supposing I had wanted to settle the file with somebody, supposing because of inclination and disinclination, I was not able to. So thus it is. I was not able to really see the ruchi aruchi at the subtle level when I was hurting others. At what level is it? Does ruchi aruchi exist at the subtle level? The question is, when you have if you have any pain in any matter, so then his vrittis will go where his ruchi is there. So if he is being hurt in this direction, then he will become tanmayakar in the ruchi in which he likes. Supposing there is an X, find out if he gets hurt in this direction, then he will go in the direction towards the ruchi. But because we are in akram, therefore we have been placed into ruchis will cause new seeds. However, but in akram we have been lifted up from ruchi and aruchi, inclination and disinclination. When there is a lot of pain from outside, then you see the vritti may go into the play of that which is pleasant. However, from the relative pain, you get a little bit of pleasure where your tendencies go. So in other words, there is the hunger is there for, it wants some kind of comfort. Why does he go for hoof and mitash in comfort, and also go for more pleasure in another direction? Because instead of going into the soul, he kind of goes into the relative pleasures and moves away from pain only. But you see, the real Purusharth is to keep it separate, be aware that this is happening, and remain as the soul that you are, and still. And therefore, this does not allow you to enter into the penance only. Yes, you have the conviction that I am pure soul. However, but with the penance that should happen through the awareness, that is not happening, you see, Jagruti. And so instead of keeping it separate, instead of keeping Shashikan separate from you, you become Tanmayakar in the vrittis of wherever the ruchi of, where there is a ruchi of pride, the ruchi of sex, the ruchi of growth. If a person is in a lot of pain, then he goes for a little. And if he has been severely insulted, then he goes for sex, you see. When there is very heavy pain from kashayas, then he enters into sexuality, you see, because he, apart from pratikraman and pratyakyan, what can we do? So what shall we do? So you need to, apart from doing pratikraman, pratyakyan, you need to really you need to be in the exact awareness of who you are. I want to proceed in the direction of the soul only. I want to be this is my moh and my moh, my man, my pride, my kashais are burning. Let them burn, 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 let them burn. And I do not want to move away from my exact state of the self only. And so I want the energy to do the penance only, that is all. By remaining separate from the one who is burning. You see, let him burn, let him dissolve. Let his ego dissolve, let his pride dissolve, let his sexuality dissolve, let his ruchis dissolve. Supposing there is a lot of ras, if Dada says we do, Dada she says that we don't have any, and if you do not have any interest in food, there are two parts. The eater is eating, and the eater is eating, and the one who is deriving the pleasure, ras lenaro, ras leche, the eater is eating, and the one who is doing tanmayakar. You see, the one who is tanmayakar, he cannot really enjoy the beauty of the food that is in front of him. The one who is not taking any interest in it, then he can really really taste the food and can have the contentment with the food and can be aware of the fact that he is really tasting. The eater is tasting, the eater is eating, and I, the non-eater, am simply knowing him. But you see, but you become more tanmayakar, and therefore you move away. You compare, oh, that other food was there, therefore your chit goes into you. But you see, but his vrittis go into someplace else. He does not get any contentment with the food in front of him because the discontented ego then overeats, you see. Oh, supposing you're vitrag, that means, we talk about the vitrag is yeah. If he's truly vitrag, if he has no interest in it, no ras, if he's not deriving any pleasure from the non-self complex, then he is truly a vitrag. Vitrag lives a very beautiful life. He's full of love. He is not insipid. He is not uninteresting. You see, the one who is enjoying the one who is eating the food without becoming tanmayakar, the knower is knowing and the eater is eating, and then the exact amount of food gets into it, and he is also aware of it. He is aware of everything. He is aware of the one who is eating everything. He will eat 26 varieties of food, and he will not overeat any item. If everybody becomes vitrag in this world, then how will the world live? Yeah, all of these people are here. They all want to become vitrag. It is not, you see, the path of the vitrag is very narrow, you see. And on the highway, you see, the highways are very big, but here only one person, the nature construction is such that only one person can go become a true vitrag one by one. You see, the world will continue to fight with each other, you see, and kill each other. But here, in foreign country, the people in the foreign country, they are in so much discipline, they feel, yeah. Discipline is not called Gnan, you see. Undiscipline is, and lack of discipline is not ignorance. Discipline and discipline, like Germany, you know, rag, no dvesh is called Gnan. You know, if you are disciplined and clear cut and exact, that is not called Gnan. He says people in other countries are so disciplined. You see, they look, it looks, they help each other, they make sure nobody is hurt other. Their civic sense is very good. And have they received Gnan? No, 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 no. You know, little children, don't they walk in line also? You know, don't they walk in line also? You know, that you know, in the kindergarten school and the collegians, you know, in the university, you know, they tease the professors and do everything. You see, and these people, they are all little children. You see, and when they grow older, then they become indisciplined, and then he becomes vitrag. You see, they're their material intellect has developed a lot. However, their spiritual intellect has not developed as much in the foreign countries. You see, and when their spiritual intellect develops a lot, then they will have a lot of kashais. And then when they get hurt because of kashais a lot, then they will seek liberation. You see, then you are saying it correctly. Now, next one, Rekha Gajera. Next one, and Ramesh Vashi. Supposing we have pressed the button that I want to settle all files with equanimity, or I don't want to hurt any living being through mind, speech, and body, then whatever happens, then whatever happens. Supposing you have pressed the button, but you have pressed this button, but you also have got the press button that I want to straighten him. He's not listening to me. He will have to do it my way. He's not listening to me. He'll have to clean up the home after me, etc., etc. All of those things, you see. So you are becoming very willful. So those, yes, you see, when everything, when all the interferences stop, then Suj arises. You see, there is a stillness. You know, in Samaik he has some Suj. You see, some Suj is a very special thing. It is, you know, but whereas here there is a very heavy operation of the intellect only. How can I tackle him? How can I tackle her? How can I have him my way? How can I get him in my cover of deceit, etc. Suj is at the level of the development. Supposing he's on the 16th milestone and then he has got the 16th level of light. So the worldly interaction that is happening, it's okay. So you see, yes, in every life the Suj keeps on increasing. You see, every day your Suj is increasing. It is increasing at a subtle level, just like the river that is flowing. You see, you know, in the flow of the river, the log of wood is flowing. In the same way, in the evolutionary path, human beings are all slowly moving along the river of evolution. Now, when there is this prajna, which is the Suj of the self, it is happening through the grace of the Gnanvidhi of Dada. Now what is left is the settlement of the files with equanimity. So we do not need to increase the relative Suj at all. Now we have received the prajna that until the absolute light. Now we have to become very aware on what we have received and how to apply it. You see, we have to use it and we have to apply it. Now just kind of preserve what you have. Now you see, we have to spend what we have received. We have received $1 billion. Now we are in the spiritual realm. Now we need to know how to spend it rather than to become a beggar for the $5 or $10 or $100 at the relative level. We need to settle the files with equanimity, you see, to see the pure soul in the other, to see the flawless one in the other, to see the Vyavasit as the doer, etc. Next one, Indira Rupani. It is in the Samaik, while doing Samaik, while doing Samaik, after remaining as a self, I was able to see, I started seeing the mistakes, and when the mistakes are stopped saying, then I say in the sit in the soul. Do I see the faults first and then become the Rhinasile or pure soul, or do I see the pure soul? Am I doing it the wrong way? No. Yes, you have, by doing the Vidhi, you are the pure soul, and then you are seeing the pure soul. So you are the pure soul, and I want to see all this file 1 in Samaik. I want to see file 1 in Samaik. So that is correct. And it is important that you should not become the sufferer of too much anans, ananna bhokta, the sufferer of bliss. Is he's talking at the ego level. The ego takes, some occasionally you get a little bit of joy. Do not look for bliss as an endpoint in your samayik. You be more into the in the samayik of separation and the awareness of the separation. You see, then because the bliss he becomes in the self play of the bliss of the self only, and therefore he stops. You see, you see. So you see, when you're singing while washing clothes, then you forget that you're washing the clothes. You see, don't become this. If you're singing, sing, but at the same time, finish washing the clothes. You see. Therefore, when the bliss of the self arises, then you will stop fighting with the world. You see, or with anyone in this world. And so, yes, if the ego is so she uses the word Anand, but what she meant was the ego is having a good time. So we need to be the seer of the ego that is having fun. That is all. Okay. Okay, sir. She's a Jain, so therefore, that I should have sattvic food only, the right kind of. I should not eat food that is forbidden, and I should eat. I still have a very. So is this correct? So do I have to preserve and nurture the body? It happens to Indira. So why don't you remain separate and see that this is the insistence of Indira, but do not insist with anyone. Supposing you do not get sattvic food on some day, then do not make. But I am in charge of my own kitchen. Therefore I only cook what is in my. I'm the owner of the kitchen. So, but if somebody else cooks in your kitchen, then you have to settle the file with equanimity only. Do not fight with anyone. So, so if somebody wants to eat very tasty food, I feel that to eat a very tasty food is wrong, and therefore you see, why don't you settle the file with equanimity? She had food issues. Now next one, Ajit Jani, Jai Sachida, Vajashri. Yeah, there is Suj and Kotha Suj. There is Suj. Is it the same? Kotha Suj. Kotha Suj is Suj and Kotha Suj is intuition. What is intuition? Intuition is, yes, it is. It is correct because we are using intuition for Suj. It is the inner vision. Inner vision. You see, sir. What is the difference between the three? Kotha Suj. Kotha Suj is actually the Suj of an experiencer. It is very close to common sense. He knows exactly, no matter what kind of puzzles are there, he is able to solve them with equanimity. So which is when there is a solution, there is a puzzle, then there is a solution, then that is the Suj. And Kotha Suj is Suj in all, just everywhere applicable. You see, common sense. You see, Kotha Suj means very deeply and widely prevailing Suj in all matters of worldly life. Now, what you understand Suj, right? What about intuition? Well, forget about intuition right now. You understand in Gujarati, so just understand in Gujarati. That's what he was told. So now next one. After Gnan Vidhi, after the grace of Gnani, I have experienced the original bliss of the soul. However, when I see mistakes of others, and when a fault happens, and Kashai, and there is such a big veil that comes over me, I feel that the veil has come over me. The main veil has been removed and ignorance is gone. The Vyavasa is the doer, and you are the pure soul, Now, the veils remain in the form of discharge mistakes only. Some have got 10 layers, some have 500 layers over their mistakes. And so when you do one pratikraman, then one layer goes away. And sometimes when you protect those mistakes, then it remains pending. That is all. You see, if you protect those mistakes, and when you say, oh, this is wrong, then that will go away, you see. And so when that veils come in, then I feel that there is a lot of mistake. This veils will remain, the veils will come, but you have to settle them with equanimity. The more you settle with equanimity, they will not return. And the new ones come, nothing new is coming, only that which was filled in the Prakriti. Now, you do not want to come into the suffering of the effect. Do not come into the bhogavata of the asar. Be aware of the asar, be aware of the effect, and do not enter into the suffering of the effect. Do not enter into the suffering of the effect, you see, and then reset it. Every time. Next one, Ajit Jani. Jai Sachidanand. On Vitamin Suj. Because of you are the Gnani Purush who is giving so much understanding of the Suj. On Aptavani, on 3, on 3, page 23, the questioner is asking, the questioner is asking, uh, God is taken, God takes away pain and gives bliss. Then why is there pain in this world? Dadashri gives this following answer. God, and the God is neither the taker away of pain, doesn't take away your pain, nor does he give you any pleasure. You see, when one becomes one with the soul, one with the God, the soul within, then one comes to the right understanding. God does not take away your pain, nor does he give you any pleasure. God is only saying, become one with me, then there is no pain for you. Until one knows that, and until one knows that, and now I want this answer. Number one, when we have the Abhed Buddhi, the intellect which will not divide, and how can we become Tanmayakar with this? Now you see, you have already got married, and after getting married, now you are asking, how come they are not showing me another woman? Are you the pure soul? You are the pure soul. Therefore, you are married to the pure soul. Therefore, now what is left for you is to settle the file with equanimity. And when all the files are settled, then right now you are in the interim government. And when you settle all the files with equanimity, then will come. The right belief is one he has become the pratiti. I am this. I am pure soul. You see, and the more you say I am pure soul, the more you become the soul. And therefore, Anubhav, Lakshan, Pratiti, the conviction, the awareness, and the experience. The experience, conviction, and awareness has begun already for you in the Gnan Vidi. And therefore, but you see, in the residual level, in the discharge through intellect, you believe I am still Ajit, and therefore, that is called Atma Buddhi. That intellect makes you believe that I am this body. And when the Atma Buddhi is already so, the intellect is already become one with your soul only. What is Abhed Buddhi? The more you are in five agnas, you will become your state of the soul will increase this, and you will become more and more. You will become one with the self. You see, the more you become in the experience of the soul, the more you become one with the Lord God within you. Next one, Siddharth Trivedi and Matra Simandar City. Yeah. Whatever ruchi we have into, do we have suj in that? No, no. Suj only arises when there is a puzzle in front of you. What is beneficial for me? Where is my safe side? Where this is a puzzle. How can I solve this problem that is in front of me? It has got no link to ruchi and aruchi. You see, the light of suj is, and then intellect, then from suj, and then comes bhav. Then from bhav comes the ego intellect, and then the ego intellect, and then profit loss arises. You see. And when duality arises, then it gets diluted. Then ego has got the ruchi. Ego says, I will be happy if I get this, my life will proceed perfect. So the ego has got the ruchi, you see. But the suj is actually only the solution towards the problems that are created, you see. So intellect only makes you believe that there is pleasure only in sex or only pleasure in money only. So it is constantly prevailing in these two and wants to move in that direction. You see, and the ego then gets into greed and then goes into becomes the ego, and he becomes blind in sex. He becomes blind in money. You see, no. But when that same one comes into the soul, then he just kind of disconnects from the heavy sexuality or heavy greed in money and comes into this side of the pure soul, you see, on the side of the pure soul. Now, Vijay, so three more questions announced. Jai Sachidanand. Ketan Shah. Vishrasa means the pure subatomic particles only, and due to circumstances, I am the doer, I am doing it, this is happening to me, and then the subatomic particles get charged into the, and they are called prayoksha, and those subatomic particles, then as causal body happens, and then in the next life it becomes mishrasa, in the mixed subatomic particles, and then it gives bitter and sweet results, and then while then, and when then it becomes, after giving its results, it becomes vishrasa or pure subatomic particles. Now, for Mahatmas, nothing new is charging. And what about the? So we are not charging new causal subatomic, but this is at the level of, the more you apply five agnas, there is a little bit of prayoksha. Such pure subatomic particles, such pure atomic particles are present that you will have, you will continue to meet you will meet at Tirthankar Gnani in the next life. You see, and also, and before, what about the pre-Gnan versus the post-Gnan phase? After the Gnan, of course, the prayoksha, the entry of the subatomic particles, is due to the five agnas only, and therefore it is very certain special kinds of subatomic particles get attracted that will land you in front of a Tirthankar or in a Gnani in the Mahavidikshatra in the next life. You see this, what is remaining pending? What was charged in the last life, it gives result in this life. Supposing you have 20 sacks of sugar in your shop, but if you fought, but you fight with your customer, the guy says, well, is they say so, but you are not buying any new more. Another customer will come, and from 20 it will go to 19. But when you buy new sacks of sugar, then you are causing one. That means that is called charging. You are not buying any new stock. The outgoing remains pending because you had a fight with a customer. You see, and so he didn't take away one of your sacks of sugar. You see. So pending means it has that karma which was going to go away did not go away because you did not settle it with equanimity, but you entered into further rag, dvesh reactions with it. You see, because of your lack of awareness. That is all. Now next one, Vijay Gohil Mahatma. Matra is here now. Matra. When we take a beating, then Gnan increases, and so and instead of getting, when just as whenever there is unpleasant situation arises, through pride or through deception, I enter into other modes of kashais, so that I move away. So therefore, I am continuously perpetuating myself in the relative pleasures only instead of moving into the real through the penance. And supposing, because yes, you'll get a lot of insults and people will accuse you, people will get pain, you will have adversity, all of this, but you should have aware that this all adversity, I want to win adversity through Gnan only. I should not really continue to kind of expand my comfort situations only, and therefore I should not move away from adversity into the that which is pleasant. Right now, you see, first level and second level. So first two levels are you hurting somebody? Second level, are you being hurt by somebody? And third level is the pleasures. You see the pleasures that are happening there. You see, just stop trying to improve the pleasures that are now in front of you. Supposing that you get food that you did not like, do not hurt anybody else because of it. And if you liked it, then do not really kind of just get stuck in there. And the third level is where you find everything pleasant. You see, when there is pleasure, and there is a Prakriti Parayan, there is a lot of details coming about how you approach your pleasures in life. You see, if you do not, there is amazing. How do you not become Tanmayakar in the pleasure that is happening in front of you? We will do some. But you see, in December, I think by December Parayan, this is going to come. If you do not try to do any upranu, do not try to protect the faults of Matra, then it is very good. The more penance you enter in it, that's much better. But you cannot kick away Pratikurta. If you, in other words, if you try to increase your Pratikurta or adversity, You see, don't, just if adversity arises in front of you, then treat it gently and, kind of try to do as much penance, enter into penance by remaining separate from it and remaining the knower of who you are and who this is happening to me. There, so, and a decrease stops saying, because if you stop seeing the faults of others and if you stop backbiting others, then Stripano, this female Prakruti as a woman, will completely shatter away. I want to talk about charge karma and discharge karma. Before Gnan, I had no charge karma and discharge karma, but now after Gnan, we have that I'm 100% convinced that I'm pure soul. Then I know that this is charge karma and this is the discharge of the charge that was charge. Now, whatever is discharging was charge in the last life, and now the discharge stock. Sometimes it is coming out so heavily that I cannot even do enough Prakritikan. I can see it in Samayik, but will it be carried forward or will it remain pending? No. Most of it will come away through true remorse and Pratikraman, it will go away. But you need to increase more homework on it. Oh, that you are Ajay, you are going in the wrong direction. Do Pratikraman. Don't go in the wrong direction. Do not hurt anyone. Do not hurt anyone. But when this is happening, I do feel that it is not happening to me. I'm totally. Then number two, and then because you have vomited, you see, and then you have spoiled the carpet. Okay, now you have vomited. The carpet is soiled. Now wash the carpet. Okay, will it? Most of it go away just by saying it in Samayik. Yes, it will go away. Now next one. If you vomited and it has soiled the carpet, will you not have to clean the carpet just because you are the overseer? Will it do? You see. Now the next one, Kantibai Khesya. What now? Krambat Paryay, in other words, phases that come one after the other. But what is the difference? This Vyavasthit is only for those who have received Gnan. Those who have not received Gnan, for the scriptures, there is the Krambat Paryay, where everything happens according to the order in nature. You see? And the Purusharth is not to interfere with the Prakruti that is unfolding due to SCE. For 12 years, I have problem with overweight. What kind of problem do you have? Wait, I have a diameter. And the diameter has increased. It is not decreasing. No, that is not Purusharth. No, that is not Purusharth. To eat less, that is the account of Prakriti. Purusharth means, if your moh for file 1 goes away, whether it increases or decreases in diameter, if you do not have any ragdvesh towards it, then that is called true Purusharth. Yes. If a person moves according to his suj, then he attains peace, and he attains peace in the relative. You see, forget about Krambat Paryay, which is actually in the Kramic path only, and it is a kind of it is Krambat Paryay and Niyati and all of those things. Now it is Vyavasthit for you after the Gnan Vidhi. So. You see, it's right. It's a Suj. Next one. Jai Sachidanand. After 3, page 283. Whenever you go during adversity, you can come to the Gnani Purush, and then you could ask the question: is this morality? Is this moral or is it not moral? You see, what is morality? Morality means whatever, morality means to suffer and enjoy what you attain naturally. But when you interfere to get more that you want to, but when you go in the wrong direction and you get the suffering inside, that means that you are on the wrong path. When suffering arises and when worries arise, then you're on the wrong path. And when bliss arises, then you're on the right path. Can I discuss my adversity with my Gnani? No, on the path of mix. But we have this satsang for that only, no? But you don't have to keep on coming to me and say, oh, should I use this spice for doing this food? But he says, I should use this spice. You don't need to come and ask me the nitty-gritty of what spices to use when I'm cooking the vegetables. Praveen Patel, London. I am a bricklayer by conduct, and then no, no, he is. He might say, but inside in his belief, this is I am a bricklayer, but I'd like to become a contractor. He externally he is only a laborer, but he sees the bricklayer, and therefore his ruchi is towards becoming a bricklayer. You see, his ruchi, and then and Dilip is supposing is a politician, is a business, and is in politics, and he's happy, He believes. Will he become? He's a businessman, but will he become a politician in the next life? It is on the basis on the what kind of you thinks there are so many complications. The external is you cannot rely on the external and determine what will happen to him in the next life. You see, what is visible is does not cause through the mind, speech, and body. Karma is not created. Karma is created with the very subtle belief that I am this body and I am doing this. You see, and this is what is in his belief. You see, you have to understand that is what binds the new karma, a causal body. Supposing a person is taking bribes in this life, and if he inside he says, no, this is wrong, then he may continue to take bribes in this life, but in the next life he will not take any new bribes. That means, but if his belief is everybody is taking, I should also take bribes, then in the next life he will take even more bribes in the next life, you see. And so this is how it all is. If you are very upset, if you are very angry with your wife and you're constantly fighting with her, then you see, then your inner intent state is that in next life I do not ever want a woman again. So in the next life you will become a monk. You see, because you've had a lot of fights with your life in a previous life, and therefore in this life you're a monk, and in this life, and as a monk you're missing a woman, and but you cannot have a woman, and therefore in the next life you will be loaded with women around you. So this is how it is. But right now you can say, I do not want anything relative in this world. All I want is absolute liberation. I want to be in front of an absolute Gnani, Tirthankar Lord, you see, and therefore that is what I want, and then all will be charged in that direction. That is all. Okay, so now the Gnani is now coming to and at the time when the and Samaik, we were talking about Naimitic Karna in Samaik. You see, who is the Naimitic doer? My push made him fall down, and because while he was falling, he made the other person fall. You see, so I received a push from somebody else. I pushed you, and he pushed the other person. So, and everything is happening by one force. It's just, he pushes me, I pushes the one on the left, the one on the left pushes the one towards his left. But actually, you see, it is, you had pushed this person. Everything is naimitic. The original push was your own, because of your own mistakes and in the cause level, therefore you get the effect in your own. That is where there is the seeds, and then when the fruits come, and it comes through nimitz. Your own causes come in front of you through evidentiary nimitz, external nimitz, and through some nimitz, and there is something happening. And so we do not need to see the nimitz at fault at all. We want to make sure that we do not see the nimitz at fault at all, and therefore. But we know when you get the suffering, when this water comes under your feet, that's when you say, who did this? Who did this? I'm suffering. And therefore one has an intense mental note that she did it to me, he did it to me. So today we need to, where have we made intense mental notes, aunties with human beings, where we blame them, you see? So in every conduct that has happened in this life, in the interaction with another human being, he is the pure soul, he is akarta, I am the pure self, I am the non-doer. Vyavasthit is the karta, Vyavasthit is the doer. And in all matters, and even in small matters, it should be there. If somebody says, get out of my car, and it makes you do that, say 9 times, you see, and and you should not get disturbed, or you get very angry. What? You invited me in the car, and therefore you're telling me to go? You invited me to your wedding, and now you're telling me to go? Who do you think you are? What are you going to do to me? Come on, right? No, this is my home. Who are you to tell me, etc.? All of those things. We should not see the nimit at fault at all. You see, our own pride is being broken by the other person, and we are trying to protect our pride, and we are also finding fault with him, and carrying on the account forward in the next life for more correction, pending, keeping the account pending. No, you should not do this sorts. No, therefore we but I'm pure soul. I want to move forward in my pure soul state, and you also move forward in your pure soul state. These are the prakrutis kicking each other. This is the non-self. It is my own cause that he became a nimit. You see, I have to do the pratikraman because you see, if you, because you had to do nimit, you because on the basis of my nimit, you had to undergo. I have to see him at. I have to see him flawless because he has had to become a nimit to give me the result of my own karma. I have to do pratikraman for it. This is step 2. I have to see the nimit is absolutely flawless, and and in every matter, this has to be. No matter how precious a thing is, no matter how important a thing is, no matter how badly you are accused, we do not want to see the nimit at fault at all. We have to see him absolutely flawless. Whether we are insulted in front of 100 people, you see, when somebody we have been betrayed very badly within the home only, we have been betrayed terribly by our own loved ones. We want to have the continuous vision that we do not want to. We want to hurt anyone. This is we want to get it completely established and completely established at the concrete level that they are absolutely flawless. It is my own fault that is coming to me in through a nimit only. And if he appears when you see the other person at fault, that is to see the other person at fault. There is a reason why your bhogoto, your suffering will be perpetuated. The fault is of the sufferer. Bhogvet any bull. Which mistake that I am seeing the other one at fault, and therefore I am protecting my own self. You see, I am protecting my own mistakes, and so I slipped away from the pure soul, and I became Shuddha. I became Nada. I became Katya. You see. And so this is now we need to really take this up in the Samayik, you see, and no matter what it may be, whatever it may be in Samayik, you see, whatever may have been serious events in life, even later on, every time he is doing like this, and about which we have very dense opinions that he continues to do it like this. Let us do take those events in Samayik and wash and let us clear them off individually. Settle them individually. So now the Samayik is starting on this. This is the second Samayik of this Parayan Parishan of 2015 on the evening of September 10th. Let us do the exact appreciation and establishment of Agna of Vyavasthit. Initially, if you told me, but now, if you invited me in the car and then you're telling me to get out, and then others will say, yes, okay, now then somebody might say, okay, get him back in the car, and then later on the third one will say, oh no, the other, I'm sorry, you will have to get out of the car, I need space, the person is my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. I think again you'll become angry, you see. For Dada says 9 times you are made to enter the car, 9 times you are asked to get off, and if you do not get disturbed, you do not find the nimit at fault at all. It is Vyavasthit only. Vyavasthit is doing it. Our own mistakes are now unfolding in front of us. I am pure soul. This is the account of the Pudgal, you see. We do not know the account of Pudgal, how it will unfold with reference to space, time, and intentions and matter. And so we do not have the exact awareness that Vyavasthit is the doer, and therefore we see the other person at fault, that there is the doer. And therefore we want to take that up in Samayik in exactness, and also in service. I'm a senior Mahatma, I know how to serve the Jagat Kalyan of Dada better than this person. No, you see, our karma is unfolding. You see, nobody is doing it. Vyavasthit is the doer. So the ego wants to take over. The ego wants to have it. I know better, I'm superior, I know how to handle Brazil, I know how to handle Germany. You see, these are all, and Vyavasthit is trying to tell you that, get out of the wrong location that you are in. You are in Parkshetra, you're in the wrong realm. Come into the Swakshetra, the realm of the soul, realm of the and the kingdom of the self. For infinite lifetimes, the Ruchi has been only, and you have been playing in the non-self complex only, and you have taken infinite beatings in life, but now become aware. The Agna is so magnificent, this Agna 3 of Vyavasthit, that please come into that one. And come into that, and so whenever those things have happened, wherever there have been errors or mistakes, you see, where people have given you all kinds of problems, you see, or betrayal, whatever problems have arisen along these lines, wash them off through Gnan. Why, you see, through the applied awareness of the pure soul. Let us do the Samayik now. Let us do the Vidhi. Let us do the Vidhi now. Or speak now. O Dada Bhagwan, the Absolute Self within me. Hey Sri Simandar Swami Prabhu, the perfect Lord at Mahavidhi Kshetra, with the exact applied awareness of the pure soul, Shuddhupyog, in the entire life, where acquisitions have happened, whatever kind of pains have arisen for me, insults have come to me, and pain, and betrayals have happened to me, and pains of betrayals have happened. Let me see all such events in life, and where the Nimit was seen as the culprit, where there was scorn and disdain for the Nimit, where the Nimit was continuously being seen at fault in such situations, where the faults of the self were being protected, continued, when the Nimit was branded as the guilty one. Let me look at all such situations in life and apply the correct understanding of Gnan, the knowledge of the self, that nobody is the doer, nobody is at fault at all. My own faults are coming back to me from the previous life, and Vyavasthit is giving the effect of my own causes from the previous life through a Nimit. The Nimit is absolutely flawless. And this is the most magnificent opportunity to become free from the Nimit, from my mistakes, and to help to consider the Nimit as beneficiary, and this is the topmost event where I can be in the bliss of the self. And so grant me the energy to do such a Samayik. I surrender this mind, speech and body, all illusions associated with my name, bhav karma, charge karma, dravya karma, subtle discharge karma, yellow glasses, no karma, gross discharge karma. Hey Dada Bhagwan, oh Absolute Self manifest within me. You are the manifest Lord within me. You are the Paramatma within me, my Lord. And it is at your divine feet that I am Sucharano, that I am surrendering them all to you. So, Suddhatma Chu, Shuddhatma 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 Chu. Eu sou uma pura, 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 eu sou uma pura. Ich bin reine Seele, ich bin reine Seele, ich bin reine Seele, ich bin reine Seele, ich bin reine Seele. मैं शुद्धात्मा हूँ, 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 मैं शुद्धात्मा छु, 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 Shuddhatma Chu, Jai Sachidanand. The awareness of eternal is bliss. Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand. Now this is going to be followed by an Aarti.